All right, man. Next up, we have the MEAC championship game. South Carolina State versus Delaware State. Now, I'm going to say this. I'm going to tell you this. Delaware State had over 500 yards of total offense. And 439 of those were rushing. Dog. Gillis had 159 yards. Caden Bennett had 131 yards. James Jones had 121 yards. You got three running backs that rushed, or three guys who rushed for over 100 yards. 120. Three guys over 120. And you only come up with 17 points? Why is that happening? 4 interceptions. You threw 4 interceptions. One in which went for a the interceptions were bad throws. All of them were bad throws. And that 2 quarterback system, I didn't like it when they played against Howard. I didn't like it then. And I didn't like it in this game. It was horrible. And now on top of that, you're 5 of 16 on third down, and you missed 2 field goals. So, yeah, Delaware State left a lot of points on the field. And like I said, I was right about this team or about this game because South Carolina State made it throws when they had to, and Delaware State couldn't. They tried to run their way into a victory, and they did it against everybody else. They couldn't do it here. But listen, man, turnovers, like I said, turnovers is the only thing that will bring you down to somebody's size or bring you up to somebody's level. That's the only thing.
Head coach Deshaun Jackson
it's the
saying
only
in his
thing,
post-game
dog.
press conference last week, he's trying to put the guys on the field that give us the best chance to win. Inside give there, and not a whole lot of running room for James Jones, who's number 3 in the MEAC for 34 yards. Marquise Gillis in the backfield now. We'll see what Delaware State wants to do here on second down. Getting a little crafty there with the inside give to Kyrie Benton. Able to shake out of a tackler and get up near midfield. Picks up the first down. That's what Delaware State's
morale. Give us some confidence going into the championship game.
1st and 10 from the DSU 49. Marquise Gillis bottled up there. Like we said, Ahmad, this is a very talented South Carolina State defense.
Yes, this year.
So what are you going to do here on 2nd and 9 from the 50? Snap to Sauray. Surveys the defense, gets rid of it. Flag flies. Catch is made there for a modest pickup by Nathan Stewart, the redshirt sophomore out of Laurel, Maryland. We'll see what the flag is here. This one for all the marbles here in 2025. 3rd and 7, snap to Sauray. Gets rid of it over the middle and overshoots his intended receiver. And that's an early stop here for South Carolina State.
Yeah, Saray right there just sailed him a little. You expect to see them pass the ball a lot, Darren, like you just said.
And he leads the MEAC in passing efficiency as well. This is an early give on the ground, and a little bit of running room there for the Bulldogs. And Tyler Smith.
Playing their game like we mentioned in pregame, this is something they do well, tempo right here.
Smith off the right side, met and dropped. Hornets all over that one. That's a big-time hit from Brian Bates. Johnson in motion there for the Bulldogs. Snap to Atkins here on 3rd down. Fires over the middle and incomplete. Looking for Jalen Johnson, the Grambling State transfer.
That's somebody who's been very Deshaun Jackson.
Caden Bennett back in at quarterback here for Delaware State. First time we've seen him this afternoon. Gets rid of it to the outside, and Felipe Wesley is going absolutely nowhere. Shamari Reed on the stop for the Bulldogs. That has to change if you want to be a championship team.
Exactly. 17 penalties last week is not going to get it done today, but 1 penalty so far, so hopefully they're able to hold it tight and avoid those penalties.
Caden Bennett there with absolutely nowhere to go. Swallowed up by the red on your 3rd and 22 play call list, Ahmad. We'll see.
Look downfield.
That's right. Bennett surveying the field. He could probably drink a cup of coffee back there. He's got to get rid of the ball. Throws it over the middle and intercepted for South Carolina State. A splash play on defense.
That is not the read, bruh.
6 for Jalen Levine. What a play for the Bulldogs.
That was a crazy throw.
Delaware State down here is something we haven't seen a lot this year.
So Jaden Sare back in a quarterback, fires over the middle as a wide open man. Nathan Stewart across midfield, inside the 40. He's tripped up inside the 30, and that's what the Hornets need. A big, big strike. Sare to 25. They'll mark it at the 24. Sare and company want to move quickly. There's James Jones plunging up the middle. A nice pickup on first down. Stewart, by the way, originally
50 pounds. That's a big fella running down the field.
After the 4-yard pickup, they're going to go back on the ground. That's Marquise Gillis, who is met and dropped immediately. There is a reason why South Carolina State has the best rush from the Bulldogs 19. This is a big play. Sare takes the snap, surveys the defense, lobs it up towards the back left corner, and he's intercepted. Second pick of the game for South Carolina State.
In the end zone.
In the end zone, and what a defense. They are the defending champs. Can they get the offense going here? We're about to find out. Here's Billy Atkins launching it deep over the middle, has a wide open man, and he drops the football. That was a fantastic run route and a good opportunity there. Really close, but they're going to give it to him. Outside toss and an incomplete pass in and out of the hands of Jordan Smith.
I don't think we need to replay on that. He
last week almost did it again right there.
Exactly. Look at Delaware State right here, 8-man in the box.
3rd and 6. Atkins going deep to the outside, incomplete. Overshoots his intended receiver, Nicholas Sowell.
Against North Carolina Central, so he has the ability to kick this far.
This from 48, his long is 50. Kick from the left footer up, and no good. So the Hornets able to divert from South Carolina State. We'll see what the Hornets can do here from their own 29, and a nice give to Marquise Gillis. Able to churn up field for a nice first down pickup.
So they're going to do everything in their power to establish this run game. As you see, another one right there after 2 big runs right there.
Marquise Gillis entering play, leading the MEAC in rushing. Had 92 yards last week.
Set this run game up for a play action.
We're going to go back on the ground to Gillis, is patient and met by a swarm of Bulldogs defenders.
Tough.
That's right. Gillis, the 2023 All-MEAC second team selection. Nice, too, when you have James Jones, who's able to break out of tackles like that. Jones down the sideline with a man to beat.
Got some burners on him,
Delaware State finding its groove on the ground with Gillis. Touchdown. Sare and company want to move quickly. They go back to Jones. He's taken down in the backfield. Not a whole lot there. Joshua Barker in on the...
But SC State is not tired of tackling these guys. They're not going to be tired till the clock hits 0.
Oh, come here.
Little jet sweep and nothing doing. Absolutely nothing doing right there. South Carolina State does 11. Biggest play thus far for this DSU offense. Snap to Sare, facing some heat, extends the play. Sare improvising, and he's tripped up.
Big boy
South Carolina State getting the pressure that they needed right there from Kayvon. His long this year is 40. He's 8 of 12 on the season. That kick is up, and that kick is good for PFB. Patrick Fisher-Butler.
You know both of these teams have the ability, once they get settled in, their offense is going to go.
Atkins getting rid of it to the outside. It's caught by Jordan Smith. Last week, 7 catches, 72 yards, a touchdown.
Core for SC State is one of the best in the MEAC. That's why they're able to be the best in the MEAC in passing, because they have a lot of guys who can get out there and catch the ball.
Atkins lobbing it up out of bounds after the 5-yard pickup to bring up. And played there for 4 years. Started the Boca Raton Bowl last year for the Dukes. Atkins facing some heat, gets rid of it, finds Smith, gets near the first down marker, very close. After throwing the pick 6, Gillis inside give, runs over multiple defenders. Marquise Gillis is one tough man as the clock. He played 4 years there. Benton in motion. Here's the option to Gillis, shaking out of 2 defenders, but cannot escape those arms of Jordan Franklin the team's coming on this season, to say the least. 3rd and 6. And getting drilled there is Sauray.
Damn.
What a defensive play for the Bulldogs. Coming in off the edge. Quantre.
Boy.
Listen to your players, man.
Exactly. This is a phenomenal idea by Coach Barry right there. Just listening to his guys, getting ready, just seeing what everybody likes. I'm sure the offensive lineman group right there, the leader for that group, has a lot to say about what they want to eat on traveling games.
33 yards last year, and again, just another guy that's coming on.
Oh, damn.
How about that? Speaking of coming on, what a
Let's
hit
go.
right there for
That was a
Delaware
perfect time
State
blitz.
and
That was
13
perfect.
against
Absolutely
this
perfect
Delaware
time
State
blitz.
defense that is re-energizing itself. Here's Billy Atkins
Go.
facing some pressure,
Go.
going to take off himself. Ducks down just shy of the 40. If you're
So far this year, it was a great crowd for homecoming, Darren, as we were here for homecoming as well.
hands down. Sauray wants to go deep down the near sideline and overshoots Kyrie Benton. When Kyrie gets moving, Ahmad, Bulldogs, 2nd and 10 here for the Hornets. They're going to go on the ground.
Oh, come here.
This is James Jones, who has nowhere to go.
A little extracurricular right there on the side between the defensive back
Right.
and receiver right there. You know,
That was Brendan Scott on the tackle for South Carolina State. Here's 3rd down. Sauray surveying the defense, fires over the middle and incomplete.
That was close.
Almost through his second
That was close.
pick of the afternoon. And that'll bring up 4th down. Punches hits ticket to the Cricket Celebration Bowl. South Carolina State here picking up on offense. Inside give there to Tyler Smith with a nice rush on 1st down, Ahmad, despite Delaware.
between the tackles with a great run. Start off the drive.
2nd down here for Atkins. Going to hurl it deep down the
good.
near
That's a good throw.
sideline. A really, really nice catch. Did he haul
Like
that
that.
in? Yes, he did. A tremendous play by Bulldogs fan. You will take it. Out of the gun here, Atkins. Getting rid of it quickly. Again, Sol finding some open room here against this Hornet secondary.
Yeah, those outside breaking routes have been working.
Dunk here for the Bulldogs, who like to play fast. There's Smith with a touch, and down he goes. What do you think
Good
of
play.
Brian Bates? Had 6 tackles last look as well.
Yeah, man-to-man right here potentially. Yes, it is.
Atkins takes the snap, delivers to the left side, has a
Uh-oh.
man, it's caught. That's a 1st
Damn.
down for the Bulldogs. And a big play.
Them boys out
Cyrus
there hitting, though.
Ellison hauls it in and takes the defending
Them boys out
champs
there
in
hitting.
South Carolina State. Atkins again wants to throw. He does and overshoots his intended receiver. He was looking for Johnny Jones, the speedy Johnny Jones.
Yeah, Johnny Jones, another out route right there.
Look here for South Carolina State. Just over 8.5 to go in our opening half. Inside give there to Smith.
come here.
Runs over a defender. Gets up near the 25. It's a nice pickup on 2nd down. Look,
Definitely going back to the ground right here.
Josh Shaw getting popped.
He almost dropped
Falls
it.
forward, and did he pick up the 1st down after Wayne Favors? Inside give, not a whole lot of running room. Did he
Wow.
get there?
On,
And
that's
did the ball
crazy.
come out?
Ball
And
hit.
they say it's out.
That's
Delaware
crazy.
State has it.
That's crazy.
Are you kidding me?
Wow.
Tremendous defense.
Wow.
What a game so far. Bennett fires over the middle, has a man, that's Terrence Roan, picks up the 1st down up near the 45. TR with a big reception.
Look at that RPO action right there. Caden Bennett was hyped after that pass.
He had 3 catches for 90 yards last week, did Roan. Option, Bennett on the keeper, gets up past the 50. Look at
come
Caden
here.
Bennett into Bulldogs territory. Hornets Nation on its feet.
Caden Bennett hyped again. Look at that. But Caden Bennett can do it.
Up to the Bulldogs 28. Bennett getting rid of it to
Boom!
the outside and getting popped. A huge
go.
defensive play
Let's
for
go.
the
The
Bulldogs.
big plays.
And that's Jalen
The
Levine.
big hits, man. Let's go.
And what I like about these, you don't have to worry about with any of these hits. These are all great tackles.
QB draw there for Bennett. Has
Get out
some
of there.
room. Jumps out of a tackler. Bennett
Houdini
staying
right there,
patient
dog.
and picks up a nice gain of 10 yards to bring up 3rd and 3 for Bennett and company. Bennett surveys the defense, and his pass is incomplete. So it brings up decision time here.
After just getting a field goal, you've been in the red zone multiple times, just unable to get into the end zone. You try right here.
Bennett on the RPO keeper trying to get to the edge, and he undershoots his intended receiver. He had James.
They're still right here in this ball game.
Second down here for the Bulldogs. Atkins surveying the defense, gonna tuck it and run. And Delaware State doing a nice job keeping South Carolina State.
Here, another blitz right here. Looks like press man coverage on the outside.
3rd and 4. Atkins lobbing it up deep down the far sideline. And it's hauled in by Jordan Smith.
Whoa.
He's the leading receiver in the MEAC for a
right there.
Dudger Gibson running
throw.
step for step with Smith. Here's the other Smith. That's Tyler Smith with a head of steam up to the 35. They're going to move that pile forwards. And a nice run on first down. 2nd and 6 from the Hornets 35. Atkins getting rid of it to Tyler Smith. Has a man to shake off. He's unable to do so. A nice defensive play by Decisive.
Those outside passes working. He's handing it off to Tyler Smith and also finding him outside the backfield.
Is he looking for Jordan Smith here? He is. Contact and a flag.
Damn.
May as well try and get the ball to the MEAC's leading receiver in one of the biggest moments thus far, which you would think would be pass interference on the coverage for the Hornets. Here's Shaw. Lowering that shoulder, gets stood up and dropped right near the 10. Delaware State's defense needs to stand tall. Atkins out of the shotgun. Fakes the give, rifles it to the right side. It's caught by Jordan Smith.
Get in there.
Reaches for the end zone. He is in. Jordan Smith once again finding pay dirt.
There's still some decent amount of time with 3 timeouts.
They'll put Caden Bennett in at the controls. Gets rid of it quickly to the right side. It's caught there by Nathan Stewart. Had a catch for 6 yards last week, doing a nice job making himself available this week.
2nd and 5.
After that 5-yard pickup. Bennett again out of the gun, taking the low snap. And overshoots Terrence Roan here to the near sideline to bring up 3rd down. Now here's the problem. South Carolina State still has 2 Caden Bennett
Run the ball.
steps up, takes off.
I don't know why they don't have no
Caden
QB
Bennett
spot on
go
him.
up across the
crazy.
50, deep into Bulldogs territory, and
He been
that's
killing
what
y'all all
Caden Bennett
game.
can do to you after taking a hard hit.
Yeah, he's going to get back.
4 wide receivers set here for the Hornets. Bennett facing some pressure. Going to improvise and throw it away out of bounds.
See the band right there trying to get some catches in there, celebrating right there. You love to see everybody getting involved.
Hornets fan, you know, they play both, and they like both a lot.
Yeah, James Jones. It's like James Jones and Marquise Gillis. You don't know exactly who's going to get that first reps, but it doesn't really matter for real because you know everybody's going to play.
That time it was James Jones on the carry.
Imagine how that feels as a player. Go be legendary. I'm going to try to do everything in my power to win that game.
3rd and 7. Bennett facing some pressure.
Good defense by
lobs
him.
it up and
That's great defense.
incomplete. He was looking for Jaden Jenkins. And what do you do here? Field goal this afternoon for the Hornets' lone points of the game. This from 49 to bring them within 1 score. That kick is up, and that kick is no good for Patrick Fisher-Butler, and the Bulldogs defense stands strong.
As well, one is able to just get downfield and get some yards for each of those backs right there for SC State.
2-yard pickup. This is Tyler Smith with a hole and a nice first down run for Tyler Smith up past the 40. We'll see if they look to get him more involved once again here in the second half. After the first down run, Atkins going to the air. Wants to go deep down the far sideline and almost intercepted.
That should have been picked off. That should have got
in
picked.
the right place at the right time was Wayne Favors the South Carolina State. We'll see if Billy Atkins wants to go back to the air. They're going to go on the ground. This is once again Tyler Smith, shaken and bacon for a few to bring up 3rd down. If you're Delaware State, you need Atkins left here on the play clock.
36.
Johnson in motion. Here's Billy Atkins lobbing it up deep. Some contact and no call.
No call.
Yeah.
That's good. No
call right
good,
there.
No
It
call.
looked like they were both
That's good. No call.
doing a little bit of hand.
The Bulldogs opening drive. Delaware State going to have to go 99 yards. This is James Jones getting out of his own end zone, cuts to the near sideline, and James Jones with a nice run. It's exactly what you want on first. 36 rush yards and 3 total touchdowns in 10 games. How about this year? Entering play, 837 rushing yards and 8 touchdowns. Good for 3rd best in the MEAC. As his buddy, Marquise Gillis, getting a carry. 20-yard line. Caden Bennett still in at quarterback, has shown off the wheels. Going to take off there. This is a broken play. Bennett makes something happen. Man, when he gets going, it's hard to catch up with him.
Yeah,
that's an off-yard pickup. Delaware State would love some points to try to cut this to a one-possession game. This is Sean Weston off the right side, breaks free and almost loose, but a big-time tackle there for South Carolina's owns. Weston there off the 7-yard run. Hornets go back to the ground. There's Marquise Gillis with a hole. Gillis with a head of steam. Is anyone going to catch him? The answer is no. Marquise Gillis with a massive run. His 9th score of the year.
Play, dog.
Perhaps none big. I say that a lot this afternoon. 1st and 10 here for South Carolina State from their 30-yard line. This is Shaw with a hole, picks up the first down, and gets dragged down right near the 45. The Hornets get a big stop.
Got Shaw in the game.
Go back to Shaw and has nowhere to go. Brian Bates and company all over it. Here is 2nd and 9 for the defending MEAC champion Bulldogs. Atkins. Give to Shaw again. Not a whole lot of running room, and the Hornets are all over it. Here for South Carolina State. Snap to Atkins. Steps up. Buys some time. Takes off. Down he goes. The Hornets are all over it. On a big 3rd down in the MEAC. That's the mano-a-mano matchup we've been talking about. Here's 2nd down. Inside give to Gillis. Already has a 68-yard touchdown.
Phenomenal.
Just what you wanted to be decided on the last week of the season. James Jones off the left side with a hole, and a flag flies behind the play. Could this be holding?
Yes.
So here we go. Bennett going to keep it himself and has absolutely nowhere to go. Ball came out late. And again, you know,
getting those recruits to stay is so big for Deshaun Jackson.
You're exactly right. Bennett getting rid of it and undershoots his intended receiver. He's looking there for Nige Lawley. 6. Maybe take the high road and live to fight another day. They get the ball to the outside. That's Terrence Roan, and he gets dragged down to bring up 4th down. It's a big stop for South Carolina State.
On the bench and started hyping up this crowd. He's been a hometown kid through and through after starting his career as a Hornet and now ending his career as a Hornet as well.
I mean, look, there's a reason why Delaware State has the best rushing offense in the FCS, and that is because of the play of guys like Marquise Gillis. Deep ball caught for South Carolina State, and a splash play. Perhaps the biggest of the game to the speedy Johnny Jones.
Phenomenal play right
there. Stay in this game. 3:49 to go in the
good
third.
Ass throw too.
Bennett rolling to his right, gets rid of it, and Marquise Gillis got, or rather, that was Gillis who got clocked.
Off to his guy Marquise Gillis, and nowhere to go for Marquise Gillis.
And check that was Jaden Jenkins, the intended receiver. Here is Marquise Gillis with a hole, picks up the first down, and Gillis gets up across the 30-yard line. So that's what Marquise Gillis can do to you. Finds the hole for him. To the 34 go the Hornets. This is James Jones. And doesn't really have a whole lot of running room. Had difficulty there even grasping the football. The Hornets from their 34. Caden Bennett still in at quarterback. Split backfield. Bennett wants to go deep down the middle of the field. And it's incomplete. And a flag throw. He was looking deep for not lit backfield here with Caden Bennett. Takes the low snap, keeps it on the option, and down he goes. South Carolina State all over it. That's Malik Harp, a Division II in the 3rd. Caden Bennett has some time, extends the play, puts it up, and it's hauled in! Kyrie Benton with a tremendous... Caden Bennett finding some rhythm. Does this team still have some magic left in it? Bennett on the keeper, makes a man miss. Caden Bennett to the outside.
That was a good-ass move.
Down the sideline goes Caden Bennett.
That was crazy.
He's dragged inside the 5, and a flag comes out late.
Yeah, Caden Bennett right there, just for an amazing ending there.
Jaden Sauray in at quarterback for Delaware State. Give to James Jones, who is met immediately. Under 1 minute to go here in the third quarter of play.
James Jones met by
2nd and goal. They're going to send Bennett in motion. Gillis going to take the Wildcat snap. There goes Marquise Gillis inside the 15. So it'll bring up 3rd and goal and manage.
Offense is still moving down the field very well.
Fisher Butler, 35-yard field goal attempt is up, and he missed it.
Look how close he was,
Fisher
though.
Butler 1 for 3 this afternoon, and once
find out what it takes in this fourth quarter.
South Carolina State with 19 MEAC championships, more than any other program. To beat the hunted, you have to play perfectly.
Exactly.
Want to be smart, of course. Atkins out to the flat. Tyler Smith on the reception. Gets up past the 25. It's going to bring up 3rd down. And if you are for South Carolina State, Jalen Jones, single receiver off to the right side of the formation. Atkins takes the snap, gets rid of it quickly, and it's incomplete. On the coverage for DSU.
Yeah, you definitely got to score. I wonder what the returner conversations is like with Deshaun Jackson.
Here's Sean Weston with a hole, picks up the 1st down, and he is tracked down from behind. Making a huge tackle is Malik Harp.
Their backfield, but he says, I'm the 3rd monster in that backfield, and I'm going to get a big game right here.
To the 37 of the Bulldogs, Weston has to make something happen on his own, and really is lucky to even get back to the line of scrimmage. And a huge opportunity here for the Hornets. At the South Carolina State 36, Bennett has time, delivers over the middle, and that ball is caught. It's a 1st down for Delaware State. Getting suplexed right there is 1st and goal at the Bulldogs 9. Bennett, option, Gillis.
Good tackle.
Ripped down from behind.
Good tackle.
Nice tackle for South Carolina State. And on the stop, it was Brennan Scott, the senior.
Great shoot 6 right here, but I don't know if you're going to kick that field goal for 7. For 3.
After the 1-yard loss, here's James Jones untouched. 10-yard touchdown run. James Jones in for 6. His 9th score of the season.
James Jones, it's got to be more than that in here right now. It's going to be bumping in here now.
1st and 10, inside give. That's Josh Shaw with a nice 1st down run up across the 30.
Between the tackles and get some yards.
Picks up 8 yards. They go back to Shaw, picks up the first down, and rolls up across the 35.
Another great run right there.
The State's largest lead has been 11. It's down to 4. Atkins fakes the give, delivers over the middle, and that ball is dropped.
Atkins, before that play call, he called some last drive, but it was an incomplete pass. But now just not seeing it a lot.
Atkins getting rid of it to the flat, caught there by Tyler Smith, runs over a man right near the 1st down marker. He will be very close.
Taking what the defense gives them.
Up to their own 48 go the Bulldogs. Josh Shaw here met immediately. Hornets defense all over it. It's a big-time spot. Atkins gonna give it off to Josh Shaw with a hole. Josh Shaw deep into Hornets territory. Refusing to go down is Josh Shaw. Dedrick Gibson drags him down, but Josh Shaw has been over NC Central. Do you go back to Josh? They will, and he has nowhere to go. Delaware State all over it once again. It's a big tackle for the Hornets, and the win over Howard. Loss of 1, 2nd and 11. Snap to Billy Atkins, going to give it off to Shaw, carrying multiple defenders on his back, and continues to churn right near the 10. Do you go back to Josh Shaw? They do. Shaw
First
with
down.
a hole gets near the first down marker, and they will blow the play dead. And they send with on this drive for the Bulldogs. Atkins wants to throw this time. Steps up, takes off. Billy Atkins gets inside the 5. Modest gain for the Bulldogs signal caller.
Yeah,
Field in at quarterback for South Carolina State. Transfer at a UIW incarnate word. Gonna take it himself.
Got it.
There goes
that.
Stubblefield, and he waltzes into the end zone. Is that the dagger that the Bulldogs needed?
Darren, that might be the dagger. Stubblefield came.
State down by 11, 5:05 to go. Can the Hornets find a way to score quickly and stay alive in this game as Sean Weston is ripped down? South Carolina State bringing that physical get back into that offensive groove. Bennett surveying the defense, steps up, gets rid of it, and has his man on the catch for the Hornets.
Off the clock, Darren. Under 4 minutes and 10 seconds now.
Hornets with 3 timeouts. There's the give. This is Marquise Gillis trying to break out of that tackle. Gets up across midfield and out of bounds. So Delaware State here.
Stop the clock as the clock is continuing to go on.
Gets up to the 48. Bennett extending the play. Still improvising is Caden Bennett. Has to do something with it. And down
I'm about to
he
say he
goes.
can get cut.
Dropped
Let's get
for
that
a
one.
loss. Not a lot of Bennett. Takes the snap. Rolling right. Gets rid of it, and it is incomplete. Looking towards that far sideline to Nate. Last break up here on 3rd and 16 from the Hornets 42. Caden Bennett with some time. Extends the play. Rolls to his right.
Holding.
Takes off. Flag thrown behind the play.
Going back, holding.
And we'll see if this is a holding call here on the Hornets, if you will, for Delaware State facing 4th down and 14. Snap to Caden Bennett. Fires over the middle,
Nope, give me
and
that.
it is intercepted. That's the dagger for the Bulldogs. It's Jaden Kimball on the...
For your team.
Absolutely. Atkins with a give to Shaw, refusing to go down. Is
That
Shaw
boy
gets
Shaw is
across
running
midfield.
his ass off. Look at
This
this.
is an angry run from a very, very talented running back. What do you think
Damn.
of Josh Shaw?
Miss Barry, you know, I'd rather have the Celebration Bowl, the MEAC Championship, as I would have had the Coach of the Year. You know, Deshaun Jackson has done a wonderful job with this Delaware State program. A late flag comes in. It's working well, but they're avoiding a lot of situations of getting the 3rd down.
They lead by 11. They're going to go back to Josh Shaw, who's been a man on a mission this afternoon. Met at the line of contact, and he'll bring up 3rd down. Dogs from there, 41, 2:08 to go in the contest. Atkins going to go back on the ground. Here's Tyler Smith. Has a long way to go. Not going to get it. So the Hornets are going to get the ball back after the 2-minute timeout with no timeouts, down by 11.
Yeah, no timeouts, down by 11. Like we just said, it's going to make it 1. So getting some points up on the board is the plan right here, but you have to get close enough you feel comfortable your kicker kicking it.
Sauray going to take off. Gets up past the 40-yard line.
Phenomenal teams in the MEAC 2 seasons, and they're showing it here again in this MEAC championship with time dwindling down. South Carolina Bulldogs coverage right there, just nowhere to go.
Sauray again here on 2nd down. Rolling right, takes it himself, gets to midfield. Clock stopped at 1:27 here on 3rd down. Again, those.
But they could never just get past a 4-point deficit.
Here's 3rd and 10 from the 49 of the Hornets. Sauray
Oh,
over the
come
middle. It's caught. Sean Weston picks up the 1st down, up to the 40.
Instead of spiking it, they're going to try to run another play here.
Clock winding under 1:15 now. Sauray again. Check down to Weston, trying to get out of bounds. He's unable to do so.
Great tackle. Hurry up, get downfield. We got to try to get some points on the board. Now down to 50 seconds.
Under 1 minute to go. Sauray again delivers, and it's caught right near the 1st down marker there. It's 3rd and 2.
Clock still dwindling down almost under 30 seconds now. Going to take a shot downfield now.
Sauray has to get rid of it, and he is unable to do so.
The clock is going to dwindle down now, under 20 seconds.
Seconds left. Can the Hornets get off one more play? Sauray looking towards the end zone, and it's intercepted. A fitting ending to this game.
Yep.
Picked off in the end zone there.
Yeah. That's exactly how the cookie crumbles, man. And still the heavyweight champs in the MEAC. And still in the heavyweight championship bikes, man. You know, but listen. Shout out to South Carolina State, man. They'll be in the Celebration Bowl once again. That boy has not lost a conference game in 4 years. That's insane. That's absolutely insane, dog. Listen, I don't know how he does it, but listen. Shout out to him, dog. Shout out to South Carolina State. And Delaware State, good season. Good. This is a hell of a season. A Cinderella story, if you will, but still no, bro. Congrats.